Good evening and welcome to the Arab American Variety Talk Show. I'm Suad Asfour. Special thanks to the Arab American Culture Center for sponsoring this show and for all the people who's been supporting us. And now let me introduce to you my special guest for this evening, Sabah Baassiri. Sabah is from Lebanon. She is an international life coach at the Arab American Canadian Board. She spent most of her life serving her country and community. She was a professor at the University of LAU and many others. She is also fashion designer, X-ray technician, also the head of the development committee at Hilali Municipality. Now she is the owner and director of Excel Academy Home Economic School. Sabah also a social activist and feminist. I'd like to know more about all this in details. Welcome to the show, Sabah.
Thank you.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Nice to be with you.
Thank you. And we also have my co-host tonight is Salwa Ghamraoui. Salwa, welcome to the show. Nice to have you again.
Thank you, Saad. Good evening, everyone. And I'm going to be the co-host for our show tonight. And let me welcome Sabah. Welcome.
Thank you
to our show. We're very excited and happy to have you.
Thank you. Me too. Me too. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let me start with you. Just I want to know, how did you come to the volunteering field?
Oh, this is an old story. It began some 26 years ago. Me and my husband and some friends, we started something called the Culture and Science Foundation. And it's still going till now. It turned out to be a vocational school now, a very well flourishing school. And since then, I've been in the volunteering domain. And now I am a volunteer in 3 NGOs, the Orphan, the Welfare, Saida Welfare Orphan, and the Bosta organization. And what else? I forgot.
I'm sure there's more other projects you're working on too. Still.
Yes, I am.
What other ones
all
you're working on?
The latest was the municipality thing. We were the fastest committee ever.
Fastest growing?
But no, fastest established, because we took the training on municipality business, and in 24 hours we were asked to have a committee because the Hilali town did not have a women's committee. So I was asked to head one of them, and within 24 hours I've gathered 7 women at the beginning, and within 10 days we've been 15.
Okay.
And the next day, since I established it, we visited the head of the municipality, and we began working right away.
Wow, that's very fast growing,
it is the fastest thing.
This is amazing.
So tell me,
congratulations.
Yes, she's amazing, very active and a very given person to her community and to her city. She's now very well known. Tell me, how did you become a life coach?
This happened not by chance. I took a decision to change my life after I lost my husband 5 years ago. So I decided to join a training school. It is the Arab board. And I began.
You had to take special courses.
Yes, I took very specialized and very, very high-end training.
Okay.
I began as an ordinary trainer. I graduated. Then I continued to be first certified trainer, and then I moved to a Canadian board, and then I moved up to the American board. And since then, I've been studying and learning, and at the same time, of course, giving workshops and.
So it's pretty much like licensing, we call it here.
Yes.
Licensing.
Yes.
So you have the license to be a coach. What other types of coaching you do?
I do life coach. I do one-to-one tutoring.
One-on-one.
I do. I give group tutoring or training, and as they are for 4 persons, I call them groups. If they are more than that, I call them class.
Okay.
And each has different standards, rules, fees. Everything is designed accordingly.
Yes.
So did your life, have your life changed after you start to be a life coach? I understand you started based on your personal need. Then you start out to help others. But when you become an instructor or life coach, so you have the title. But before you started you are a human being and you were having some challenges and you want to change yourself.
Look, what helped me most was not only my direct urge to need to change myself or change my life. What helped me more that I've been teaching English in university. I've been so speaking in front of students for 20 years made
Did
this
it help
easy.
you?
Yes, made this easy.
And did it also make you happier?
Yes, it did. It did, because it made me meet new people and challenge myself every time and know what I know and what I don't know and what am I capable of or not. So I'm growing. It made me flourish and thrive. And this is what I'm still doing.
But teaching, you get lots of skills like being patient, understanding, some psychology, how to approach people, how to tackle problems. So have you used all these skills in life coaching to help others?
Of course, this is life coaching.
This is life coaching?
This is life coaching to help others. But some people, they misunderstand it. Life coaching is not telling people what to do. Life coaching is helping people to think in a good, positive way to help themselves and to let them decide what to do. You don't tell them what to do. They decide, but you teach them how to decide, what approaches, how they be more self-confident, how they grow their skills, how they discover their creativity.
So each person will have different case, different situation.
Of course, because they have different needs and different subjects.
Different training for them.
Of course. Different ages, different stages of life. Yeah, and tutoring or coaching is a very, very personal thing. Unlike some more people think it is a wide spectrum thing.
Yes.
But to each one, it's very specific.
Yeah, now it's becoming more common to have coach, life coach.
Yeah, it's kind of, it became like a trend or something. It is everywhere now. People it was very rare in the past. But nowadays, everybody is talking about coaching. And
I have a mentor myself. It's a good idea to have a coach or mentor in life.
In the past, it used to be there, but it was not really named or known like this. Because our grandmothers and our moms and our dads, they were life coaches and they were mentors. But they were, by nature. And it was familiar and it was within a small society. It was not given that scientific or widespread.
I think now it's more common because the family tie is less and less and more family breaking.
Exactly.
So you need some help from outside.
Yeah, because like the society.
Past, you had your grandma, you had your aunt, you had your
But
sister,
life has changed drastically, and now life is very stressful, and lots of people live under stress, and life is becoming very complicated. So you need someone not to tell you what to do; it's just to show you the way, or to just take your hand and guide you to whatever is better for you. Yeah, to show you the picture or whatever.
So what is the Women Committee goals?
The Women Committee goals, we were there not to fight or to face the municipality.
To make
our
life
role.
simple.
Our role is to help them make their job better.
Their
this
job
is one.
better and life easier.
And to follow up. This is the follow up is a very stressful process because I follow up with
the government work is very slow.
with the mayor. I follow up every week, and meanwhile we talk between each other on the group of the women daily. So I follow up things. We ask him for better lighting.
You keep track of everything.
Yes, better development of the town, better roads, better services. I mean,
Yeah.
essentially. I mean, it is
But
their job to do it
it's a big
without.
responsibility,
Yes,
yeah.
but they are not doing it. So you have to follow up with him
I
and
think-
ask him gently and kindly, and you have to be very patient. Also, he is very gentle. He tells you, "I'll do whatever you ask," but he
they-
doesn't. So you have.
So you need to be very persistent,
Yes,
and you go
yes,
after
yes,
him every
but
day,
gently.
bug him every
Yes,
day just to
yeah.
do the
yes,
job.
and it takes
Uh,
a lot of effort. Believe me.
Do you think?
And you know.
Yeah, I mean, do you think women they're more capable to improve their life and their community life at the place where they live? They can improve it and they can make it a better place for their children.
Look, I believe in women, no, whatsoever. In all women, I
Me
believe
too.
in women empowerment. I believe that women are more capable if given the right chances and the right resources. But because men are cutting on the road,
In some places,
yes,
yeah.
so women have to fight double, and women are peacemakers.
But that also
Wo-
makes her stronger.
Yes, but first you have to empower her, to give her a chance and to show her the way. Not all women know the way. They have the will and they want to be, but they don't know how. So there should be stronger women, other women who show the less fortunate women how to.
Yeah.
And this is one of our goal and aim at all the NGOs we are doing is empowering women.
So you
and
give them the
divorced
tool they
women.
need to thrive and to
First,
success.
Self-confidence is the most needed. Second, tools, resources, ways, contacts. Most women, they don't have contacts. But if you are a
Connections.
powerful woman and you have contacts, you use your contacts to serve others. Okay? So, and this is delegation of things.
Definitely.
Okay? It will make the society much better.
Yeah. So you work on them from inside and outside to give her that boost and that
Exactly.
confidence.
Oh,
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Now the next project. We're moving to the next project. Your Excel Academy.
Yeah, we wanted to know more about the Excel
This
Academy.
is very,
That's
very.
your
This
most recent.
yeah. This school is amazing because it tackles everything. She's really amazing. Okay, tell us about it.
The Excel Academy idea, it came to me 1 year ago, specifically last August. Before that, I worked with NGO called Baassiri, and we had a workshop called Grace for the girls in the high schools and for young women to learn some home economics. And it was for 1 month. And it was very successful, and everybody talked about it in Saida. It took a lot of publicity, so everybody loved it. The mothers, the girls, everybody. So it was like a trigger to me, and then I decided to have my own school, and I did. I called it Excel Academy.
Where is it located?
It's located in Hilaliye in Saida, where I live. I teach almost everything, not everything, but I can say all the skills that I have really.
You master
good.
these
I
skills.
mastered them through practice and through really studying. Yani I have licenses. No, I teach English, I teach cooking, I teach cake making and sweets. I teach baby care, I teach etiquette, I teach, I'm a coach, life coach. I teach.
Do you have instructor to help you also?
Mm,
Or you
till
do
now,
everything
no.
yourself?
Till now, no. I
You
don't
do
need
everything on
anybody.
your own.
She can
I do
handle
I can handle
everything.
my classes
Oh, wow.
because, I organize my time. I have morning classes, I have afternoon classes. It depends also on the students and their need, and students of different ages and different resources. And I have lawyers who wants to talk. I have my friend, she's a lawyer. She like to learn English because she is French educated, essentially. So I designed a special curriculum for her to know all the lawyers register language. So she prefers in the afternoon at 6. I have another engineer. She came, architect. She came last August in the morning, and she wanted an intense course for 1.5 months, daily 4 hours. And we did
You
it.
still can
And
handle it.
Yes.
We can call you Superwoman.
Not really, not really. I'm trying to. I'm not trying to be a superwoman. I'm trying to be myself.
Okay, well, earlier you said you changed your life after your husband passed away, but there's got to be something else that inspires you. How do you inspire yourself to stay positive and keep going?
keeping myself extra busy, it gives me self-boost. It really makes me not only happy because I make others happy. And when I go to the orphan or when I help others in so many ways, regardless of money or paid or not. And recently it has been, for only 1 year, it has been paid. But before that, it was all volunteer and for free. This gives me extreme happiness and satisfaction. And that's what I'm looking for.
And keeps
now
you
my
involved.
girls are out of the house and my boy is almost also leaving
So
me.
you have,
So I have
enough time.
Yes, this time I really use it to help others because it makes me happy.
You're delegating your life.
Tell us now about the fashion business.
I heard
She's
you
a
are
fashion
also
designer.
fashion
But
designer.
she has a dream. Tell us about
I
your
had
story
a-
with
I had
fashion.
an old dream. I'm still pursuing it. My dream was, in the beginning, I was 16 when I really learned fashion design.
Okay.
And I had a license and everything, and I took 2 diplomas in modeling and sewing and everything. And then I went to the AUB and I studied X-ray technician, and then I got married, and then for over 40 years, I am practicing and studying fashion design all the time, and I'm still in the business. And at the year 2009, I went back to Excel Academy. It's a French school, French fashion school, and I studied again, and I took a new
Just
diploma.
to update yourself.
And yes, of course, all with the the digital fashion,
all the new technology.
yes, makeover, all things. And then I had 3 défilés, yani 3 open days at my house, and it was very successful. And now I'm still in the business. I'm a fashion designer.
It sounds like
Now
to
I
me-
teach it,
Yeah, to me you sound like you're not doing this for money.
No. No, the fashion business is very competitive. If you want to do it for money, it has to be big, really big, and you have to be, they are sharks. I mean, the industry is very
Especially,
competitive,
maybe
especially
especially
in
in
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Lebanon has many
Fashion
fashion
is a-
designers.
Fashion designer.
And
International ones.
it's not all the time, it's clean. Yani, you have to be,
Yeah.
you have to be in the business, in the market. No, I'm not doing it for money, but it doesn't hurt if I get paid for some classes. It's okay. No, I have been doing this all my life for free. Now I decided to do it for money.
Yes.
That is
There's-
amazing.
That's, really, your story is inspiring.
Thank you.
But tell us about the challenges you've been facing doing all of these and balancing your time. I mean, of course, you like some activity you're doing more than others. But how do you set your priority, and how do you set your time? How you manage?
Now, before, I mean, in the past, in the very past,
A few years back.
A few years back, as you said, when my kids were young, okay, they were my priority. I did everything else, but they were number 1. Then later on, they got out. My husband was my priority. Then, God bless his soul, he passed away. Now, my son was a priority. My son is graduating this summer as an agriculture engineer, and he's going to be out of the house. Now, myself is my priority. My well-being, my happiness, my health, my relaxation, my yoga classes. I teach yoga classes, for myself. I do it. I walk.
You
take
exercise
care.
every day?
Yeah, I take good care of myself.
So you make
This is my
time and you
priority.
find balance because of you set your priority, and you probably are very good at time management.
I am.
You have to
I
be
am.
good at
I
time
believe
management.
that the more you have to do, the better organized and the better achieving.
And the more you accomplish,
more
definitely.
accomplishment, more
Of
achieving.
course.
What do you think women need to be successful? What are the most important tools they need to have to become successful people?
Because some women are stuck.
Encouraging.
They get stuck.
Some people think that studying or university
Degree,
education
degree.
is the
But
key.
that's not it.
Some people think beauty. Some people think family ties or money or richness. I believe that self-confidence and encouragement is the key.
Encouragement.
They need support.
You need support. You need inspiring
And
figure.
appreciation.
Role model.
Appreciation comes later after accomplishment, but to begin or something to trigger your desire.
First, the most important thing.
Encouragement.
Encouragement.
Yes,
Support.
you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that I can.
So
I
self-confidence.
can do it.
Yeah,
Why not?
self-confidence first.
Yes, and try. And you may not succeed. And
Believing
this is
in
most
yourself.
probably that you will not succeed from the first time. But you have to go on, to be persistent. The persistence is the key, because you have to do it again and again until you are good at it. Then you can show the world that I am good at it, and people, they have no way but believing in you, or
Right, but there is a high percentage that people give up either the first 10% of their accomplishment or halfway.
Here they need the encouragement. Here where they need really the encouragement from family, parents, even sisters and siblings.
And they need the life coach.
Peers, and this is what is not happening, because the peers are on anti encouragement always. I mean, your friends at school, there are very few who are support each other. They are always rivals, and they are always competitors. Siblings also, they are jealous of each other. So here comes the role of parents to keep the balance between the sisters and the brothers, and to encourage each one aside, and not to really compare him with his sister. All these parental things, it begins from the very beginning. If you want to change a society, if you want to change a nation, you have to begin with the very little children.
Lots of love.
Yes, and raising up, policies, parenting. This is what counts, because it will show the results when they are
later on in life.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Do you believe that the most dangerous enemy women are against women?
Women, yes.
Women?
Yeah, women try to put women down because they're jealous. So jealousy, it's what do you do about jealousy? How you coach them to not
you know why?
be affected
Because
by
women are emotional. They look at things and treat and deal with them emotionally.
Based on their feelings.
Yes. So women should support each other objectively. They should look at each other as equals. They are not here. They are not competing with each other. They have to support each other and empower each other, because they are stronger together. While if a man did this to a woman, this is normal. You say he's a man.
Yeah, he's the opposite.
But if a woman does this, she is jealous. Jealous of what? They are not here competing over a man. They are competing in life, in education, in achievement, in growing up, in business-like. Okay, so you have to be objective at all times, and this is very difficult. I mean, it's easier said than done. To be even within your circles and my circle and our groups, sometimes women get jealous of each other.
Yeah, well,
but this shouldn't stop their achievement or distract them from reaching their goal. Because if there is common goal, everybody should work together as a team just to reach this goal. And no such small here and there.
Yeah, well, they need to stop getting emotional and use their brain.
And stop their jealousy too. We're women, we have to say this.
This is what I'm saying. I mean, this is it.
Basically.
This is it.
And we mentioned in the remarks that you are activist and feminist. So what advice you give in that regards to the woman?
To be an activist is not something that people give it a name, an adjective. People give it to you. You have to work for it. Work hard.
Yeah.
You prove it in every situation you face. You prove yourself that you are an activist when you work correctly and to the goal that you are working towards.
Yes.
When you are on the right track, when you stand for yourself, when you stand for the right against the wrong, and for the just against the unjust. This is being activist. Activist is not you are a woman against a man.
Not a gang.
Not a gang. Or to be an activist means you are revolutionary. You are against men. You are something different. No, this is not the way. Activist, it means you are active in the society you are living in. You are making a difference. You are making something. Activity, it comes from it. You are doing something good towards a better tomorrow. This is a feminist also. Feminist, it doesn't mean to be a feminist. You are against the men all the time. You hate men and you...
Or you don't take care of yourself or your...
A feminist, it means that you give yourself or other women all the appreciation and all the respect they need and they deserve. And this is really, again, not something else. It's not something easy to do.
So at the end, when I ask you, do you think it's very rewarding to be an activist or to be out to help others in the volunteering field?
For all the things you're
rewarding.
doing.
And everywhere, women can step in and make anything better. Do you believe in this?
Yes, because the women are family makers, baby makers, peacemakers,
So you
country makers. But
Bakers.
if they are only given the chance to,
So everything you're doing, you feel like you are making a difference in the world.
this is
in
my aim.
ladies' life.
I don't do
women's
anything
life.
except I have a reason, a
Okay.
goal.
Finally, we need final advice to women who live in this country,
What country? My country?
in all over the world.
All
How's that?
over the world. Is it? All over the world.
Like a fresh idea.
Yeah, fresh idea.
Yes.
Is love yourself. This is said too many times, and it has been already
Said.
Love
Yes,
yourself,
that-
and if you need a life coach, you got Sabah's mailing address on the screen. Anybody can reach you. Anybody, if you need help, Sabah is there to help.
Thank
She has
you.
a
On any
Facebook,
personal level.
Yeah, I have a Facebook.
Yes.
Please go to my Excel
Thank
Academy
you,
and give me
Sabah.
a like.
Thank you so much
I'll
for this.
appreciate
This is really interesting. It's good to meet somebody like that.
Thank you for hosting me and giving me a chance to say my
And
my
yeah, I
my
think you are
thoughts.
one of a kind. No doubt about that.
Thank you.
I can see that you have a big heart and you also have big brain. So you're putting both to work. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you,
We gotta
Saad.
get
Thanks
going.
for your
Thank
coming.
you, Salwa.
Thank you for watching us. See you again next week. Have a good evening. Good
Bye.
night.
Bye, everyone.